Is that a cop in front of me? I mean, I won't be going over the speed limit, but I kind of hate to pass him. It is. Screw it.
We always take a ride in our own truck, jump right in and you buckle up. We head through the field to the creek, shining bright every full moon, Saturday night.
Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Been a while since you heard my voice. I know. It's been really a crazy time. Lots going on, and I've been wanting to get a video out for you guys, and I just haven't been able to do it with my new job and everything going on. So we're here to kind of try to get something going. Little video for you, some update on what's going on with me and kind of where we are with things and what my plans are for the future. We're gonna do some ATS, as you probably know from the thumbnail. My plan was to start at this angle and say, so we're getting ready to go get our load, but then I realized my thumbnail's probably going to show you the load. So my plan isn't going to work. So yes, we are going to take these trucks to, we're starting in LA, going to, alright, so that didn't work out so well. That was a mix-up, so probably got a little bit of a funny looking transition there. I'm trying to remember how in the world to look at this stuff. Here we go. Going to Oakland. Yeah, cool. And I know that we are, well, you know what, I'm just gonna shut this off altogether. I know we're in a Volvo hauling some Kenworth trucks, and that's okay. This, I don't know, to be honest with you, it's been so long, I can't remember if you guys have seen this Volvo that I made. That's pretty cool. Put the big fancy light bar on top, so when we're running at night. So it's looking pretty cool, I think. So let's just go. Remember, it's been a while since I've played, so God only knows what kind of mess this is going to be. I've turned the sound down because it seemed too loud, but now it almost seems too soft. So you know what? Hold on just a second. Let me try to make an adjustment on this, see if I can get it a little bit louder. Okay. Now let's see what happens with this. Let me see if we can get it, but it's kind of hard to see the trucks. It's so dark. Anyway. Alright. So, turn the brake off. Alright, where are we going here? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to use this because I can't see that little map good enough. So I hope everyone's doing great. I tell you what, I feel like I'm just brand new at this. I feel like it's one of my, like the first time I ever recorded. So this could be a real mess. If it is, sorry, just doing the best I can. I may even have to, I just realized I'm watching my time. I'm already at 4 minutes and we're not even on the highway yet. So I may just have to cut some stuff out and see what we can come up with. So, anyway, getting into it, because you know how I like to get sidetracked. That hasn't changed at all. Kind of where I am with things. I'm still in Cambodia. For those of you who don't know, I am still in Cambodia, and still running a hotel. Actually, I'm not sure how many of you even know that that's what I do. I know we've talked about it before. Me and Fujimo have talked about it, but What? There's unexpected event on your route. Manual adjustments of your navigation is strongly recommended. So that's interesting, because I've never seen that before. What's going on here? Ah. Okay. It's like a car crash or something? Yeah. Oh, a helicopter landed? Wow. Okay. So yeah, that's a new one for me. All the times I've played this, I've never seen that before. Anyway, sorry about that. Getting sidetracked again. Yeah, so I was quite fortunate that before the property that I was working was a very small property, and I wasn't really working. I was kind of taking some time off, and that specific job came up there was a series of events that happened, and I was just helping some people out, really. It was never really intended to be a long-term gig, but it sure was nice to be able to, I was able to help Fujimo get Lawbreakers all set up, and it was kind of nice to have that extra time, and it was very easy to make content then. It's a bit harder now because, number one, this is it's a bigger property, but it's not, gigantic. But it is a much more demanding role. It's it's a 4-star hotel, so it's not so easy to just kind of let some things go like I could before, or make content while I'm still working, or what have you. So it makes it much more difficult. That's why there's no more sitting at the bar and gaming and everything. The other thing is, as we've talked about before, the time difference. The time difference is 12, 13 hours depending on time of the year. So it's hard because everyone everyone in our group, everyone in Lawbreakers, and everybody that we game with is, for the most part, in the Eastern time zone, at least, the eastern part of the state. So that's kind of where we are with that. Also, where I'm at now is internet problems are just a way of life. It's just crazy. There's been a lot of growth in this area, a lot of development, and unfortunately, the infrastructure wasn't put in place before the development. So there's a lot of building. As a matter of fact, as I'm recording this, I'm not even sure when I'm going to be able to upload it to you guys, because we have no internet again. With all of this construction and building and everything, they're always cutting internet cables. So, my internet goes out a lot. And that's what's going on. Whoa, what am I doing? That's what's going on right now is I have no internet. I bet I'm supposed to be in that lane over there. Yep. Is there any cars over there? I hope not. Oh, somebody got pulled over. Wow. So anyway, yeah. So I have no internet right now. So that, the last there's been a couple of times here in the past few weeks that I've been able to, to create content. However, I've had no internet, so that's not what I meant to do. Well, that's not what I meant to do either. Sorry, it's been a while since I've played. There we go. Jake breaking this thing is so quiet. So crazy. I love the truck though, it's really nice. There I go, jumping all over the place again. My conversation. So at any rate, yeah, so I am in a position where, it is a bit easier for me to create content, and get online and play with the guys, but it's just incredibly difficult, with all these other factors. So hopefully we'll get back into it soon, and then okay, this is us. So speaking of Lawbreakers, I know we haven't really had anything put out. It's and it's in part. I'm just going to be honest. We had much bigger plans for Lawbreakers, and anticipated, a lot of people, wanting to get on with us and RP with us, and it just didn't happen. I don't know why. Be a million different reasons, but this is also kind of been a problem for us. Is that a cop in front of me? I mean, I won't be going over the speed limit, but I kind of hate to pass him. It is. Screw it. They're not going the speed limit, so I'm going to. Oh, I don't think it's a cop. Probably Grandpa in what looks like a cop car. So anyway, yeah, not having so many, because really it's just just a handful of us that seem to always be on. We're all working. It's gaming is kind of our, content creating anyways, kind of, everyone's second thing. I don't know. I don't know really how to say that. Yeah, we all have to work and what have you. So that's kind of helped slow things down a bit also. Hopefully we can kind of, get back onto more regular, being on, and we can get more people. We don't have to be on for other people to be on to RP. Unfortunately, we had several people, I say several, or a few people, who joined up just as I was changing jobs, and I kind of hate it for them, because that's when it kind of died off. And it wasn't just because of me. There were other things that happened. So some other people, people come and go. It's just the way it is. Things got really busy for Fujimo at work. I know, Streets, his job started getting a bit, busier. So it was a lot of things all just kind of happened at one time that kind of sucked. I'll be honest. I know we all hate it, so I don't know. I'm really hoping we can get things sorted and get back into it. Meanwhile, I'll probably do, I'd kind of like to do some. I have to slow down. I'd kind of like to do some more. I'd kind of like to do some more LSPDFR. That is, again, there's no easy way to say it. To play that, oh, I don't get to bypass. Or did I see that wrong? Did it say bypass? No. Okay. I will stop when I get there. Just hold your horses. All right. Thank you for slowing me down. All right. Well, I completely forgot where I was now. I think we were just talking about trying to get back into things and get. Oh, I think I was talking about game. I was talking about LSPDFR. Yeah, it's just a real pain in the ass to keep that. I mean, that game. You need constant updates. It's always, every time something updates, the game breaks, and then you gotta. That's kind of why I stopped playing it. To be honest, it was just a constant. I couldn't get it to work right. It was hard. It seems like it's a bit better now. Fujimoto's he's still having issues. I mean, when we make those videos, it's great. It's, 15, 20 minutes and everything looks like it goes smooth, but there's a lot goes on in the background that you don't see. It's a real pain. But it is fun. So, I may get back into that again. We'll have to see. For this video, I specifically chose this game for a few reasons. Number one, I do like playing it, and it's been forever since I played it. I did play it the other day, and I just kind of wanted to do a run without recording, just to kind of remember how everything works and everything. And it crashed on me a couple of times, so I don't know what was up with that. I basically removed most of the mods that I was using except this game and some sounds. Everything else I just put back to unmodded. And cross your fingers, we're doing okay so far. We'll see. There was something else I wanted to say. I can't remember. Yes. So, I'm kind of looking into, because I want to get things back to rolling. I don't want to give up on the gaming. Am I ever going to make a living doing it? Probably not, and that's okay with me. I'm going to play, whether I'm making content or not. I'm going to keep playing, and I make the content for a couple of main reasons. Number one, I just like doing it. It's been interesting learning how to do all this, because I knew nothing about it. Learning how to do the, setting up the OBS and the constant headaches that can cause sometimes. Doing the editing and adding the you guys have seen it before on some of my other videos. Playing with the sounds and doing different things. My God, my first two Lawbreakers videos, I don't know if you noticed it or not, there's a ton of extra sounds put in those videos that, they're not game sounds. I had to go and find them and, edit in and adjust the sounds. And to me, that was so much fun to do. I really had a good time, uh, learning how to do all that. Uh, am I an expert at it? No way. But they do okay. I've gotten a little bit away from doing all the sound stuff like I used to do. But I still like to put my music in. Hopefully I remember, and you guys are listening to some music right now while I'm doing this in the background. Yeah. So with all that said, because I am still planning on, continuing to do it, I got a couple of things planned. Oh, check out these bright ass lights. Check that out. Isn't that crazy? The big light bar on top. So yeah, there's, I do have some plans. I want to, because I want to keep the channel. I actually want to rebrand. I know I just did kind of a rebrand, not too long ago. I mean, I did that myself. So it's not like it's a professional job. So I'd kind of like to get something pretty cool for that. And I also I'm at the point where I'm just gonna need a new computer. I do everything on my laptop now. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's I have an MSI laptop, and it's been really good. It wasn't cheap by any means, and it's been really good. It does a really good job of playing, but content creation, I kind of run into some problems here and there, and especially when I stream, that's oftentimes a nightmare. I've got to do all kinds of things and jump through all kinds of hoops to get that to work. So, I'd really like to, to get a new computer. And it's changed so much since, in the past year. I think there's been 3, because I stick with Intel, I don't go Ryzen, but I think there's been 3 new CPUs come out, and a whole new line of graphics cards. Your 1080 was top of the line when I bought mine. So, and I don't have one, by the way, but that was the best you could get at the time. So now I've been kind of going through and researching everything, and seeing what I can see what I want to do, and obviously what I can afford. I mean, to get the good stuff is going to be expensive. I'm looking at anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000, and it's a lot of money, but I kind of look at it as in, I don't want to do this again in another year. So I just want to get the best that I can afford to get right now, and then just be done for a while. We'll see. Of course, we always want that, don't we? We'll see what happens. Not gonna hold my breath. Let's see. Moving on. What else do I got? Well, I got about an hour transport time, so about another 10 minutes or so. I'm just guessing that my trailer's following me okay. Yeah, I should have followed in there just fine. And there it is. Alright, how'd we do? Should have done fine. Alright, Great. There we are. Okay. Well, I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. I sure hope you enjoyed it. It went a little bit longer than I thought it would, but hey, that's the way it goes. Hopefully it's not that long before I can bring in. Hopefully I get this one out before too long. Like I said, not having the internet, God knows how long it'll take for me to get this out, but hopefully it's not too bad. And hopefully I can get back into it and get to visit with y'all more often. Hopefully I can get online and stream again with Fujimo and B and all those guys. And yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. Thanks again for being here. And I'll see you on the next one.